tour in America with one of my favourite bands.
Snow Patrol.
Snow Patrol, actually. So I went on tour with a band called Snow Patrol, and they became quite good friends, and we kind of hung out and all that stuff. But I still can't get around the fact that they've written some of my favourite songs, if that makes sense. Kind of sitting and having dinner with someone and you sitting across and kind of like, wow, you wrote my favourite tunes, is quite cool. But so I'd like to play what I personally think is one of the top 20 best songs ever written. You might disagree with me, but that's alright, because we all have different tastes. If you disagree with everyone, then you'd probably be at a Rammstein concert right now and having a wait at the time. You know, I actually had a Rammstein CD when I was 9 years old. Yeah. I'm gonna play this song now. This is gonna be quite relaxed. I don't know.
Das ist so geil. Das macht er auch mit seiner Gitarre manchmal. Das ist natürlich wieder drüber Arschloch.
This is all the song is like, it's just this for 10 minutes. Love you too. Just relax. So, let me take them.
Very simple.
Danke.
So if I lay here, if I just lay here, would you lie with me and just forget the world? Don't quite know how to say how I feel. Those 3 words are said too much, they're not enough. So if I lay here, if I just lay here, would you lie with me and just forget the world? All that I am, all that I ever was, is here in your perfect eyes. They're all I can see. Let's waste time chasing cars around our heads. I need your grace to remind me to find my own. So if I lay here, if I just lay here, would you lie with me and just forget the world? And all that I am, confused about how as well. Just know that these things will never change for us at all. So if I lay here, if I just lay here, would you lie with me and just forget the world?
I think I left out one little section of the chorus. I'm very sorry to all the hardcore Snow Patrol fans out there. If you have anything in your pockets that you'd like to throw at me, do so now. Okay, time gone. So yeah, so sorry I'm missing out a little bit. Yeah. Right, I'd like to... My manager is a male and he's around, I'm guessing probably about 26 stone, so I'll give these to him. So yeah, Right. Can I tell everyone a story?
Das erinnert mich an Laufheim.
Can everyone, can everyone understand, because I do speak a little bit fast? Yeah,
Yes.
Awesome. So I have two parents who are my dad's best mates, and they've been friends since they were around 4 years old. And anyway, they all grew up, man, godmother, godfather. I was born, sprouted out, they were said to be my godmother and godfather. They both got married to two people around 20 years ago, and over the past 20 years, for whatever reason, the marriages ended, and they've spent kind of like a lot of time very unhappy and struggling and kind of trying to work things out, but remaining very good friends all the way through. Anyway, my mum had a party around a year ago. It was her birthday. She's getting on a bit, so there was a lot of wine involved and alcohol. And it was quite an unfortunate. Anyway, both my godparents got on a train back to their separate homes together. Godmother stumbles on the tube, sits down. Godfather stumbles on the tube, gets down on one knee and proposes to my godmother. And basically, says, will you marry me? Which is kind of a cool thing. So she said yes. So they're these lifelong friends that have been friends for pretty much 50 years that, have been through a lot of stuff together and now they're finally getting married, which is kind of cool. Anyway, they sat me down and they said, Ed, can you play at our wedding? And I said yes. And they said, can you play all your love songs? And I said, well, they might be a bit odd. Some of my love songs are about kind of like half-dead chickens and Shrek and stuff like that. So they said, basically you can just play something regular like I Will Always Love You or one of those ones. Or you can write us a song. And I said, right, I'm going to write you a song. So I wrote a song for them, went down and played it to them, and they were like, cool, we're going to have that at the wedding. On another note, I just played the Snow Patrol tune, and when I was on tour with Snow Patrol, I had to cut out the last 4 days of the Snow Patrol tour, and the UK press said, Ed is entering rehab for conditions unknown. And the true, I mean, that makes me sound quite rock and roll, to be honest. That gives me a little bit of street cred, but the real truth of the matter is I had to cut off the last 4 days of the Snow Patrol tour to actually go and play this wedding, which is a bit less rock and roll. So if anyone does ask you about me, just say he's a hard man and he's really rock and roll and he's gangster, and this will maintain that. Yes? Awesome. Yeah. So anyway, this song is written for two best friends that fell in love. And if there is anyone here today who brought their best friend along and they're like, right, I've been in love with my best friend for around 3 or 4 years, been quite scared to tell them that I'm in love with them, so I'm going to take you to Ed's gig because he sings really mushy songs, and in the middle of one of the mushy songs I'll just bend over and hit the rear or something like that. Right, if that is you, this is your opportunity. If your best friend is here, or even if you're next to someone that looks kind of attractive and you're kind of there, I feel like this is the song to kind of start cuddling, swaying, and nibble ears and all that stuff. Woo! Right. It's going to be the only song of the night where I'm going to actually be a bit of a douchebag and say, can this be the only song that people don't sing on? Because it's going to be quiet. It's going to be quiet. Is everyone cool with that?
What? Hä? Boah, schon wieder. Ja. Schon wieder.
I didn't want to use that word in German. Sorry? me too. You guys. He's got a little top hat, that's quite cool.
Yes!
That was actually the song. It's kind of like an impressionist piece. It's a bit, it's called Doctor. Right, so this is a song for best friends to fall in love. As I said, if you're by someone that you think looks alright, give them a smooch.
Good idea.
Is it old and they're young and stay away?
Yes.
See my pat on the backwards. Right. This is my
Diese Enten, ey, das ist der Hammer. Das sieht so geil aus.
Der Mann ist schon betrunken.
Ja!
Ja, was ist nice.
Wie der Alter nicht da hängt.
Der betrunken.
Ja. Und sie ist voll genervt von ihm.
Settle down with me and cover me up and cover me in. Lie down with me and hold me in your arms. Your heart's against my chest. Your lips pressed to my neck. I'm falling for your eyes, but they don't know me yet. And with this feeling I'll forget I'm in love now. Kiss me like you wanna be loved. I wanna be loved. You wanna be loved. This feels like falling in love. Falling in love. Falling in love. Settle down with me, and I'll be your safety, and you'll be my baby. I was made to keep your body warm, and I'm cold as the wind blows, so hold me in your arms. No, your heart's against my chest, your lips pressed to my neck. I'm falling for your eyes. They don't know me yet. And with this feeling I'll forget I'm in love now. Kiss me like you wanna be loved. You wanna be loved. You wanna be loved. This feels like falling in love. I'm falling in love. Falling in love. That's how I know